how would you call it, like developers and planners and stuff like that, and sort of like from a more modern era. Yeah, it's and the funny thing about arts districts, and Ben will tell you this. I'll be the first one to admit, no one takes advantage of the tax credits besides the businesses. But like we could ostensibly take, like artists could ostensibly take advantage of them, and kind of cook the books to actually make it seem like we're selling work out of here. I could just say my business is, but none of my business. That's the fucked up thing, is none of my business comes from here.
Yeah.
Besides a couple awesome wealthy collectors, or in like art consultants and stuff, who might like collect, for just big people, and but they generally live in the suburbs or like in Columbia or something like that. But I would consider that like here, like they're actually giving me money, where it's like I stay in Baltimore not because there's a lot of opportunity to make money, but just because I love the city. I don't. So I'm not like in Station North because I'm taking advantage of tax credits, which I guess I should. Yeah, I really should. Because but what is it really? I don't even know what the terms are.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly just like if you renovate a building, you get taxed at like the rate that it was assessed at before you renovated it and stuff like that. It's just not really like super practical for like just the average artist. You're not like out here renovating this building.
No, of course not. Yeah, I mean that's sort of the sad thing about artists in general, is it's very undercapitalized, and not very sort of. There's not really that like financial union, that like keeps communities strong, or at least gives them political sway or say. But I don't know, and then also like the Charles Street corridor, I would say isn't really held together by artists. Like I don't think that people go there because of the arts. It's called Station North Arts Cafe, but they really go there for the Charles Theater and the restaurants. And maybe, the Everyman Theater, I've never been inside or anything, or haven't patronized it, but Single Carrot. But like, what I'm saying? Like it's more like the bars and like Tapas Teatro. Like people go to Charles Street for that. Like they're not coming to Greenmount West. So then what are the artists doing? Like why are we so important?
Yeah.
I have no idea. This is a black neighborhood. It's not an art neighborhood. And it is, but it's more an art street. You know what I'm saying? It's like an L. Guilford, Oliver. And that is it, actually. I mean, I'm not even generalizing. I think once you get to the Cork Factory, that's like the last sort of like stronghold of artists, per se. And then there's some awesome homeowners and some people that made a sort of a premature commitment to this neighborhood just because, because they're good people. Like for no other reason. Like they're not like fucking speculators or anything. They're just making ends meet and have a secure enough job to just buy a fucking home here, which is, very admirable. And also, and extremely open-minded. From my standpoint, obviously, I live here and I'm not afraid of drugs or people of color or minorities or the cops. But I could see why someone would, if I was to think of it objectively from like a scared person's standpoint, why this would be a weird neighborhood. Not to say that it's definitely not ridden with crime whatsoever. Because I don't really consider the drug trade criminal, so I wouldn't even classify that as crime. But like violent, a mugging might happen like on Preston Street. It's definitely happened before. Actually, some of our visiting artists, whoop-de-doo, two of the guys got mugged like their like first like hour in this neighborhood, which just sucks. But yeah, it's like kind of like a have faith thing, and the only person who can have faith is in yourself. You just know you're trying to do good work. I'm not trying to like displace anybody, and obviously, and clearly I haven't. And it's stupid to even have me in the same sentence, really, because not only do I not want to, but I physically can't. Like I probably would like, if the prices keep on going up here, I'm gonna just, leave. I have no real fealty to the annex, besides it being an amazing space. I've got a pretty good relationship with my landlord, but like it's not the best. And how could it be? Like, he's not renting to luxury fucking, these aren't luxury fucking condos. So we can't have a great relationship. We'll never have a good relationship because he's trying to make ends meet, make his dime, and I'm trying to make mine, and I'm trying to live, and he's in fucking Key West. Like, you know, whatever. Like, that's chill. Like, I get it. Like, that's fine. I get the economics. Like, there's a reality, and you just kind of like pragmatically just understand it. But it's still, it's like, it does kind of suck.